Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Storytime on NBC Connecticut's Kids Connection. I'm Ted Coppy. Today we have a special guest host. His name is Nathan Harris. Nathan is one of Connecticut's hometown heroes and a local athlete you've even seen before. To learn more about what he does, we spoke to Nathan on the road in New Hampshire, where he and his teammates were at a hotel getting ready to play a popular competitive sport known as America's favorite pastime.
Hey guys, my name's Nate Harris. I'm a right-handed pitcher for the Hartford Yardgoats. When I'm at home in San Antonio over the off seasons, I give pitching lessons to kids anywhere from ages 6 to 18, sometimes even college kids. I work with them all throughout my time being home, and we work on how to be a better pitcher and how to be a better athlete on the mound, and I really enjoy it. Today I'll be reading you Aidan The Wonder Kid Who Cannot Be Stopped, a food allergy and intolerance story by Coleen Brunetti. So let's get started. Aidan was a boy who loved many things. He loved his mom, his dad, his baby sister, and his dog Rocco, of course. But he loved to do things too. Lots of things. He loved to read. He loved to dance. He loved to build. He even loved school and recess best of all. And more than anything else in the world, Aidan loved to move. In fact, he had secret energy powers. He was Aidan the Wonder Kid who could not be stopped. When he ran, his feet barely touched the ground. When his family visited the ocean, he seemed to soar over the beach, his toes just skimming the sand. He almost never walked anywhere. What fun was walking when you could practically somersault your way through life? Why stroll into the living room when a front flip across the couch could get you there so much faster? Rocco was Aidan's trusty sidekick. A boy and his dog are a mighty team indeed. Together they would take over the backyard and go on a grand adventure, leap the playscape in a single bound, score a soccer goal to the roar of an adoring crowd, race a bike up and down the road so fast they were barely a blur. Rocco would get quite worn out, but Aidan, he would keep on moving and running and flipping and loving life. That's what Wonder Kids Who Cannot Be Stopped did. Yes, being a Wonder Kid was very good indeed. However, Aidan had a little problem. It seemed he got sick a whole lot, much too often. Some things sucked those superpowers right out of him. His nose bothered him, his tummy bothered him, and his fevers bothered him. On those days, there was no running, jumping, flipping, or scoring soccer goals in front of adoring crowds. When Aidan was sick, it was no fun at all. Thankfully, Aidan's mom was super smart, as moms often are. And after some detective work and a trip to the doctor, she figured out the secret answer to his troubles. It seemed that there were two little things that could take away Aidan's energy powers in one mighty swoop. Things so small, so tiny, so unexpected, that if it weren't for super smart detective mom, they might never have been found out at all. Those things were dairy and wheat. A glass of milk could send Aidan from the Wonder Kid who could not be stopped to a sniffly, drippy, fevery, icky, droopy boy who could barely muster a smile. A bite of a bagel could leave his knees aching and his mood swirling like a thundercloud. Both made his tummy ache. Aidan could not have these foods anymore. Now, instead of feeling like a Wonder Kid, Aidan was just wondering, what about pizza? What about ice cream? And oh no, what about birthday parties? Would all his friends have treats without him? Luckily, super smart detective mom had a secret power of her own, and she was quite the mad scientist in the kitchen. Together, Aidan and mom worked to find new foods to try. Foods that left him with all his super energy powers and not feeling droopy and sniffly with no fun at all. As it turned out, mom wasn't the only one who was super smart. Aidan was really smart too, and he quickly learned that when he fed his body exactly what it needed, his superpowers were better than ever. Now he could run and jump and flip every day, and he almost never got sick anymore. So it was really okay by him if he had a special kind of no milk ice cream at a birthday party or brought his own cake. He even learned to love tacos without cheese. Aidan was also a super duper taco eater, by the way. Then something even more amazing happened. Aidan met kids who had to eat just right for their bodies. Every single one of them had a different food that took away their superpowers. Each one of them had their best superpowers when they fed their bodies just right. Liam couldn't have gluten. Lily couldn't have nuts, and she carried a special magic wand to give her medicine right away, just in case she came across some. Jackson wasn't allergic to anything, but he sure felt his best when he cut down on the candy and ate more fruits and veggies. And were they sad about it? Nope, no way, not one bit. It seemed that if they just ate what their bodies needed, no more and no less, then they could band together as the Wonder Kids who could not be stopped. And the fun was just beginning. All right, guys, thank you so much. I had a blast reading you that book. I hope all you guys can make it out to Dunkin' Donuts Park and watch the Yardgoats play. And if I don't see you, I hope you have a great summer. Thanks, guys.
A big thank you to Nathan Harris of the Hartford Yardgoats for reading Aidan the Wonder Kid Who Could Not Be Stopped. Great job, Nathan. And thank you to the book's author, Coleen Brunetti, for sharing her son's inspirational story. Colleen's book was specially selected by NBC Connecticut's Kids Connection in partnership with the United Way of Central and Northeastern Connecticut. We have many, many more Kids Connection stories waiting for you to enjoy. To experience them, grab an adult and go to nbcconnecticut.com/kidsconnection, or you can visit NBC Connecticut's YouTube channel or find us on Roku. Happy reading.